It's out, Sam. It's official. Daxton Hill has recommitted to the Wolverines. He has. All right, I'm just start over. It's out, Sam. It's official. Daxton Hill is a Wolverine. What happened?
Yeah, man, it was it was a surprising turn of events. I first got word that this was going down, that this had gone down back on Monday, December 10th. You might remember us going on the message board and talking about, hey, this is not over, or just for advising fans to pump the brakes on all the criticism. You should do that anyway, right? Your criticism of kids when they make their decisions. But we started getting word that he was coming back, or he had come back at that point. And to me, it gets back to why he committed in the first place. A lot of the analysis about the why, and we'll get a chance to really sit and talk to Daxton face to face in the coming days. We're going to have time with him down in San Antonio. But when he committed, it wasn't like it was at a time where there was a lot of optimism around Michigan football. A lot of people speculated that, the Ohio State loss and the magnitude of it, which was obviously really tough for Michigan. And you got to go out and talk to kids about it on the recruiting trail. And Bama's back in the championship, in the playoff hunt. But that was the case back in September when he committed. Michigan had lost to Notre Dame. There are a lot of people saying this is not going to be a playoff team, a team that competes for the championship this year. Bama was still Bama. Tua Tagovailoa, they're coming off of a run. They were going to be back again, and yet he committed to Michigan at that time. And the reasons that he cited, the reasons that his parents cited, were all still present when he decommitted. Michigan they still were academically prestigious. That didn't go anywhere. They still had the largest living alumni. That didn't go anywhere. They still have the overseas trips, the cultural enrichment they're going to have going to South Africa and places like that, Rome and Paris. All of those things were still present. So it begged the question, what did change? Maybe it was the case that, seeing Michigan lose the way they lost, maybe that did impact things. Maybe it was the case that the Harbaugh rumors got to. Maybe it was a combination. Maybe he started to get, maybe he started to think, he didn't want to go north. I don't know. It could have been a combination of all of those things. What I can tell you is shortly after that, he started having regret. I think it came back down to, why did I commit to Michigan in the first place? And it was all those things that we just cited. A loose quote from his dad. I don't have it in front of me verbatim, but he said, we're about winning, but we aren't about winning at all costs. And what we like about Michigan, what Dax likes about Michigan, is they're about winning in every aspect of your life. That didn't change between September and November when he flipped, and I think that's the reason he flipped back.
I mean, now that Michigan has the 5-star safety in Daxton Hill, what's sort of your prognosis for him? He seems like a guy that can come in and compete right away, especially with some openings there in the secondary. Yeah,
there's no question. There's no question that he comes in. And just like I said when he committed, I mean, this guy, athletically, he's as talented a safety prospect as Michigan has had in decades. To me, he's the most athletic guy they've had at that position since Trip Wilborn. Now, they've had All-Americans there. But it just pure athlete, run, change direction, jump with size, will hit you. They haven't had a guy like this in decades. So that doesn't mean he's going to be a star. I mean, I'm just saying he has the requisite athleticism to be a star. But, a lot goes into whether or not that translates into production on the football field. I think he will be. He'll be playing a defense that will showcase all of his abilities. He will come up. He will the thing that jumps out at you about Daxton Hill, because he can run. He's a legit 4-3 guy. You can put him out. He can cover. He will hit you. He is a striker. I think that I went to watch him play down in Oklahoma. He came up on a running back, took an angle on a guy, literally picked him up off the ground and body slammed him on the other side. He will strike you. So he has all the tools to be an impact player at that position. You got to come in. You got to learn the defense. It's a much faster game. Obviously, the schemes that you play against are going to be, he's going to play pro style one week. If he's playing Wisconsin, he's going to play spread another week. So you can see a lot more variation in offense. Big, small, quick, long. He has to adjust to all of that, but he has he has unparalleled athleticism when it comes to any defensive back on Michigan's roster and any safety I've seen Michigan have in 20, 30 years. So I know that's lofty, the praise that I'm giving his athletic ability, but I think it's warranted. And I'm cautioning, or I'm prefacing all that commentary by saying, again, hey, look, he still has to get here and do it. I mean, just because he has all that talent doesn't mean that he's definitely going to be a star. I'm just telling you, he has the athletic ability to definitely be a star for Michigan.
Hey, Sam, we'll take all the potential and praise right now. Michigan gets its man in Daxton Hill.